my friends, I'm Bee and this is Bee's Intuition. Today the reading is going to be a mystery reading. Whatever comes out is going to come out for you. So let's see what they have for the collective. Please and thank you. What do you have for the collective? Please and thank you. What's going on for the collective? Please and thank you. Ooh, thank you. Oh my gosh. Apparently a lot of stuff's happening for the collective. Let's see what's some good stuff. So we got the Six of Cups. Cute. Temperance. Nice. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyways, let's just go through it. The Judgment card. The Magician card. The Sun card. The Tower card. And the Lovers card. At the bottom of the deck is also the Strength card. So this is a lot of major arcana. That's pretty substantial. All except for one card is a major arcana card. That is insane. That's never come out like that before. Okay, so starting with the Six of Cups, it seems like this could have something to do with your past, somebody returning from the past, not necessarily in a romantic way, but there is like emotional feelings around it, typically associated with positive emotions. So with the Temperance card, it seems like there is a need for turning a situation into something else. So if like something hasn't been going well for some time, this is the energy of making it into something that is more what you want it to be. And it's interesting that this came out beside the Judgment card, because the Judgment card is all about like entering a new phase of your life. And like there's a heavy spiritual significance with the Judgment card. Yeah, and the Judgment card, I've mentioned this a few times in my videos, but as you can see, the bird is coming out of the dark and into the light. So it's like, I think somebody from your past wants to make amends in some way. Yeah, because that's kind of what I'm getting with those. The Magician card is all about manifesting, but somebody that's very powerful manifester. So this could be the Watcher, the collective that I'm tapping into. The Sun card is the happiest card in the deck, so maybe you're in a very happy time for yourself. Maybe there's a lot of positivity, a lot of good vibes happening. Also, this is the Sun returning also reminds me of the changing of seasons. So moving into springtime, the warmer weather, more sunshine, that could be significant for you. The Tower card, yeah, things are shaking up for you. And it seems like in a very positive way, because what follows the Tower card is the Lovers. So the Lovers card is typically associated with choices, but I feel like it could also be a sign of like somebody that's coming in for you romantically as well. Okay, let's start clarifying, just to make sure that I'm on track. All right, please clarify the Six of Cups, please. Oh my goodness, that's too funny. Anything else for the Six of Cups? Please and thank you. Please and thank you, thank you. Okay, okay. Let's start out with the Strength card came out, which is hilarious because as I said earlier, we had the Strength card at the bottom of the deck. So there's something revolving strength. The Strength card is also linked to Leo sign. Doesn't have to be. It could just be their the energy that they're in currently. So maybe they're coming forward confidently, or they're trying to. Maybe they're having to like sort of battle their inner demons of like, oh, I shouldn't approach this person because they won't want to talk to me. It's like they're taking control over that, because ultimately, Three of Pentacles, they want to build with you. They want to build something with you. The Ten of Pentacles is what follows that. So like the Ten of Pentacles is all about like mega abundance, and like there's like also like family aspects to the Ten of Pentacles, and so it's like about like a happy home, having a lot of stability and security. So it's like they want to build this into something that is incredibly stable and something that's really long lasting in a very positive way. I really like that energy so far. Okay, Temperance card, please. Temperance card could represent Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be. Again, could be the energy that this person is embodying. Let's see what else. Anything else for the Temperance card? Thank you. Okay, thank you. So, Temperance card clarification is the Emperor. Four of Pentacles. I don't know why I said it like that. Hanged Man. Yeah. So, this Emperor energy, Emperor represents Aries. So it's like there's this powerful person here, somebody that's really taken a hold of their life and really evolved into a very wise person with a lot of power, but not somebody that's irresponsible with power, somebody that knows that they have power and that they need to be responsible with that. The Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is all about holding something closely. There's usually an attachment to like the physical, because the pentacles can refer to the physical world, physical possessions. So it's like there's something that somebody is holding on to here. And then the Hanged Man is all about like seeing things from a different perspective, as well as like it could indicate some sort of delay, and not delay in development, but rather delay in action, because they need to develop something more on a spiritual level. So it's like, and this is all clarifying the Temperance card. So like turning something that wasn't great into something that's better. Very cool. Yeah, so what I'm seeing is there's somebody here that something is important to them, and so they're going to take the time out to become more enlightened when it comes to this whatever they're sorry, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, so whatever this person holds dear to them, they are embodying the Hanged Man energy. So they're taking the time to see things from a different perspective, a more enlightened perspective, potentially tapping into their spirituality to get that higher perspective. Maybe talking with their spiritual team, because they do want to take something and make it better. Move into a new phase with the Judgment card. Let's clarify the Judgment card, actually. Please and thank you. Judgment card. Clarification, please and thank you. Hanged Man can also represent Pisces. So that could be a significant sign. Okay, so Judgment, Three of Cups, Five of Pentacles, and bottom of the deck is the Temperance card again. So that's interesting. A lot of like a heavy desire to change things for the better. Take something that wasn't working and make it work somehow. So this is clarifying the Judgment. With the Three of Cups, I see potentially a coming together, a friendship, but there is the dark side of the Five of Pentacles here. So it's like somebody that feels, you know, potentially left out in the cold. Maybe they want to come together to heal something here, you know, come out of that darkness into the light. Maybe they want to make this connection feel lighter, if it's been kind of heavy and not great in the past. Because yeah, it seems like somebody feels left out in the cold, and they want to have that warmness of friendship is kind of the phrasing I'm getting. The warm embrace of like friends and interacting with one another. The Three of Cups can also do with like reunions, but it's also heavily connected to friendship. Okay, let's clarify the Magician card. Please and thank you. I'll make it. Magician card, please and thank you. Thank you. All right, so we have the King of Cups and the Death card. This is clarifying the Magician card. So as I said earlier, this is somebody that is manifesting something here. This is somebody that has gained a lot of wisdom throughout their journey, and they've mastered a lot within their life and within themselves to become this master manifester. And with the King of Cups could indicate another person here. So that could be either you, the viewer, or this could just be somebody else that is trying to manifest something here. The Death card is like all about transformation. So it's like, again, there's this like desire to transform connections during this time. So you may find that maybe people are from your past are like trying to heal things or move into a new phase of your relationship. Doesn't have to be romantic. It can be, you know, whatever you consider. Like you can go from an association with somebody to a friendship. Like it doesn't have to be romantic, but somebody, two people so far I'm getting, they want to change something. They want to transition out of where they are into something, I think, much more enjoyable, much more happier. Yeah. Clarify the Sun card, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, with the Sun card, we have the Fool card. Seven of Pentacles. So, something that's bringing about a lot of happiness for you is a new beginning with the Fool card. So either you're going on to an adventure of some sort, maybe a project that you're working on. I don't really see it being connected to love, at least not at this point. But like there's something here with maybe there's been some sort of like delays in this new beginning for you. Maybe this is something that has been something that you've been wanting to start for some time. So if it was like a side project or something that you finally want to get going on, it's going to bring about a lot of happiness. And then with the Seven of Pentacles, it's like waiting for it to pay off, I guess. So it's like maybe you're in that state where you have started something, but you're not seeing the results that you want to right now. And this is just telling you to hang in there and keep going, because it's going to bring about a lot of happiness for you. Okay, let's clarify the Tower card, please and thank you. What's going on with the Tower card, please? Tower card, anything else? Please and thank you. Okay, so it seems like only the Ace of Wands came out for that, to clarify the Tower card. Okay, so I'm getting the message that you may be given some sort of passionate experience that could be coming out of nowhere for you. Seems like it's positive. Yeah. So this could be like, I'm getting a very interesting message with this. It could be like a, related to relationships, or maybe something that's a little bit more casual, such as like a fling with somebody. So it could be shaking up your world a lot, especially if you've been like working on yourself and your own journey. This could kind of shake things up for you. I'm going to clarify that Ace of Wands because I'm curious to see the energy attached to this. Please and thank you. Thank you. Okay. We got the Five of Cups and the King of Wands. Okay, so there's another person in here as well. The King of Wands just came out. So now we got 3 different energies going on. That's so interesting. So it's like this person, this King of Wands, is very passionate about you, and they want to come forward with that sort of passion, but it's also like there's a feeling of heartbreak attached to this connection here. Yeah, please clarify the Five of Cups for me. Please and thank you. What is the Five of Cups all about? Thank you. Okay. Oh, very interesting. Okay, so what came out to clarify the Five of Cups is the Empress card and the Page of Wands. So this is actually a very interesting message that I'm getting. So this could be somebody who, it could be somebody from your past potentially, that there's like a lot of passion that this person has or had for you in the past. And maybe like with the Page of Wands, I see that their passion, because this is a very young energy, so it's almost like maybe they were slightly immature, especially since the Empress card came out, which is telling me that that's your energy. So it's like it's like this little Page of Wands is like approaching the Empress like, hi, I want to, you know, do whatever and like see where it goes. And it's like the Empress doesn't take that kind of like energy very well. The Empress needs somebody that's just as stable, secure, and powerful as she is, you know? So it's like this person could have made a fool of himself in the past because they were too immature to like realize what they had, or like they were too immature to like give you what you needed at the time, and then it led to this heartbreak as a result of like not being mature enough or being what you need. And it's like now they feel like they're ready. Now they feel like they're embodying the King of Wands here. So this is like a more evolved version of the page here. Somebody that is much more mature, much more stable. Somebody that knows what they want as well. So it's like if this person in the past was not really sure what they wanted, it's like they now know what they want. And I believe that what they want is you, the Empress. So it's like they're probably going to come forward with some sort of communication about like the passion that they feel towards you. And it's like, I think they're trying to like overcome that pain from the past of like heartbreak or things not working out, because like they're embodying a much more confident energy. So it's like they kind of want to match your energy to some extent, with that confidence, that self-assurance. Yeah, and it's like I feel like they may have had a glow up of some sort. So whether that be physical or non-physical, yeah, that could be a component there as well. Okay, let's clarify the Lovers card, please. Thank you. Please and thank you. Lovers card, please and thank you. Clarify the Lovers card for me, please. Please, thank you. Thank you very much. Very interesting. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles came out in the reverse for the Lovers. Not sure how to feel about that energy. Let me clarify that. I don't know how that makes me feel. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Because, okay, thank you. Anything else? Thank you. Oh my goodness. These cards are ridiculous. Okay, so the thing about the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse that I don't really care for is that the Queen of Pentacles upright is somebody that is very kind and giving and down to earth, very grounded, you know, secure within themselves and their life. And the reverse, it kind of gives me insecure vibes, mean, not giving. Like there's like a more darker side when it's in the reverse. And so I didn't really like that kind of energy coming out for the Lovers card. But then there's the Two of Swords. This is clarifying the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Two of Swords and also the Lovers again. I kid you not, I can't make this up. So that is a very interesting energy going on here. So it's like there is, okay, so with the Queen of Pentacles coming out, that could be a feminine energy. And it doesn't seem, yeah, it doesn't seem like a third party situation to my knowledge, because it's kind of like, I don't see the partner to the Queen of Pentacles on the spread yet. So it's like, I don't really see that there's like like a third party situation or somebody like holding bad feelings about the past or a relationship with somebody like causing tension or whatever. So it's like, and especially with the Two of Swords coming out, this is very, very interesting. And the Lovers card. This is all clarifying the Lovers card, and then we also got the Lovers card again to clarify. So it's like, the Two of Swords is interesting because the Lovers card is all about choices. So is the Two of Swords. You know, this is about somebody that needs to make a decision, isn't sure what to do. They need to tap into their intuition to know better. So the Lovers here could be all about some sort of choice you have to make with somebody in your life that may not be treating you the best. Because like I said, the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is somebody that's kind of mean and nasty, insecure, and projects that insecurity onto others. Clarify the Lovers card, because I need to know, like, what is this choice? Please and thank you. Because, like, what is this choice going on here? Please and thank you. Lovers card, clarification, choice. What is this choice that the collective is making during this time? Please and thank you. Okay, so Eight of Pentacles, clarifying the Lovers. The World card, also clarifying the Lovers. So this decision has to do with your hard work and like leveling up in your life. Okay, and also at the bottom of the deck is the Devil card. So this person, this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, could be somebody that, because like the Devil card is all about toxic mindsets, energies, unhealthy relationships. So this could be somebody that's kind of toxic from your past that is trying to come in, and maybe you're deciding whether or not to let this person in because you've been working on yourself, on your stability, and you're like leveling up with the World card here. It's like you're entering a new phase of your life, and I feel like you have to decide what energies are you willing to accept into your life, and what energies do you want to avoid or cut out. Because if somebody's coming into your life and they're not caring about you, and they're actively putting you down or making you feel bad, it's like, do you tolerate that in your life, or do you cut that person out? Because you know ultimately that it will hinder your growth entering this new cycle. It's like, in order to enter this new cycle of your life, you have to let certain things go. And those may be very tough decisions to make, you know, because nobody wants to remove people from their life, especially if it's somebody that they consider an important part of their life. So it's like, yeah, it's all about this choice here of like, do you choose yourself, or do you choose this person that is not serving you? And I feel like you know the answer to that, but it may be tricky especially when you're experiencing it, because it's all easy to see from like a bird's eye point of view when I'm reading the spread here. But when you're experiencing it yourself and you have to make that decision, it could be very difficult for you to have to make that decision. But I feel like ultimately you know what's best for you, especially because of the way that the Lover's card, like there's a lot of brightness and happiness. There's like an angel here with like a light around their head. So like that talks to me about divine wisdom. So it's like you are very wise. You have come a long way on your journey. And you have spirit guiding you. You have your spiritual team guiding you. And so I think you know what the answer is. It's just probably difficult for you to have to make that decision. Yeah. Because like you've been working really hard on your stuff and it's about to pay off with the Eight of Pentacles here. Like your success is just around the corner. So it's like, do you want, it's almost like you're like 10 steps away from the finish line and somebody, you know, from your past or somebody that's in your life that's kind of like pulling you down, dragging you, holding you back from that finish line. It's like, I think we know that we should cut off that connection, even though it may be difficult because we may love that person. But also something that's important about cutting people off is sometimes that can help the other person as well. It may feel really bad at the moment, but when we cut off people from our life, it causes them to reflect on, you know, the causes of that being cut off and stuff. So ultimately, it could be good for both of you, even if it seems like a very difficult decision for you, even if it feels difficult and hard to do and confusing. It's like, I think only good things can come out of it if you choose yourself, if you choose your path, if you stay on that course and remove those kinds of obstacles. And you know, sometimes those obstacles are people. So it's like, don't make things harder than they have to be, is ultimately what that's trying to say. You know, like do what is best for you and pretty much forget the rest. You know, if it's not serving you and your higher purpose, and it's actively hurting you, holding you back, then, you know, you have to do what you have to do. Because like you ultimately want to achieve something here. You're ready for this next phase of your life. It's just a matter of choosing what you want and like what things do you have to cut out of your life in order to achieve that positive frequency in your life, or to get on that page of like when you're at your highest, you know? Okay. So, yeah, I see that there are 3 masculine energies here. And they all want to build something with you. Some of these could be from your past, some of these could be newer energies. We also have Scorpio with the Death card, and the Tower, I believe, is also Scorpio. The Lover's card is a Gemini. Strength card, as we said, is Leo. I'm sorry. And also the Sun card is also Leo, so that's like a double confirmation here. Yeah, so those are like the main signs that I'm getting. Also just like all fire signs, so Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, and all water signs, which would be Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. And then this Queen of Pentacles could be representing somebody that is an earth sign. Doesn't have to be, but the earth signs are Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. So that could be applicable. Doesn't have to be though. It seems like this is overall very positive because this is things that you're pretty much attracting into your life right now. And it seems like ultimately good things because it's like, I think that you're probably entering a phase in your life where you're becoming more visible. And I don't really know how else to describe that other than that. So it's like maybe something is causing you to be in the public eye, or maybe just more elevated to a certain extent, so you're like being noticed more. It could be even just your energy changing. People are like more drawn to you. So it's like, I think not only are you drawing new people in that want to build with you, I also see you attracting and pulling in people from your past. It's like the people from your past may just simply want to apologize, make amends so that there's no hard feelings there. But also there is the possibility that they are coming towards you with more of a more romantic desire, like relighting this flame between the two of you. So, okay. I'm gonna ask the cards for some advice for you. Can I get some advice for the collective, please and thank you? What should they do when these come up for them? Any advice for the collective, please and thank you? Okay, thank you. Okay, okay. So the Two of Wands, the High Priestess, the Hermit, the Ten of Cups. Okay. So this is your advice. Also, bottom of the deck is the Four of Cups here. All right, so with the Two of Wands usually speaks about like, what is the next step? Or even focusing on the next step in your life could be very important right now. So maybe like focusing on yourself, focusing on your goals, where you want to go. That could be very important for you for advice. The High Priestess is telling me that your intuition is going to be a big player when these things come about for you, when this starts to come into the 3D. So it's like tapping into your spirituality and your spiritual team, your spiritual divine advice. That's going to be very helpful for you, and you can tap into that through your intuition, because you have a very strong intuition here. You're very wise. And then the Hermit card. And I feel like this is saying, for advice, you know, this is definitely saying like, take a step back if you need it. Take some time to be with yourself. The Hermit card can also indicate Virgo. But I think ultimately that advice with the Hermit card is saying to take a step back and, you know, isolate if you have to. If you like, and I'm saying this in regards to like, if these people come forward with, you know, apologies or offers, or, you know, the negative person here, I feel like if you're confused or conflicted at all, the answer here or the advice is to take a step back, really tap into your intuition, really like figure out what you want, and then go according to what that is. You know, if you want to be a successful person in terms of like your business or something, this could be indicating that you need to tap into that goal within yourself and align yourself to that person that you wish to be. So it's like, would that person have people in their life that are telling them, you know, or, you know, telling them bad things, or like putting them down constantly, or, you know, causing a bunch of obstacles in their life? You know, likelihood of that being aligned to the goal that you have in mind is not likely. So it's like you probably want to clear out those types of people so that you can be in that frequency of your goals, because I think that that's very important for you. And the Hermit card is all about finding that's the so on the original Hermit card, there's a dude up here and he's holding a lantern, and in the lantern is the Star card. So it's like your northern guiding star, pretty much like what will be guiding you. The star is replaced by the flame in this depiction, but yeah, same thing goes for it. This inner light, this knowledge, this divine wisdom will be within you. Pretty much you already have the answers that you need. You just need to look within. So if you're conflicted, if things don't make sense, that's kind of the advice, is to take a step back and focus on your true goals and what you truly want, what's best for you. Then the Ten of Cups. This is just a beautiful energy, because the Ten of Cups is, for me, it's like happily ever after sort of energy. So it's like, I feel like that's pretty much telling you for your advice that you should keep believing that that is your future. Like, if you want happily ever after in your life, which I think we all do, believe that that's possible for you. Truly believe that that is your future, that this is the inevitable. You're inevitably going to be living the life of your dreams, and you just have to believe in that. You have to believe that spirit will be with you, will protect you, will guide you when you need it, because this is ultimately your fate. Your fate is to have everything, to be incredibly emotionally fulfilled and super happy. Like, you deserve it all. And I feel like that's what the advice is saying to you, is just believe it. Believe in it, because when you believe in it, and when it's like the law of assumption. Like, assume that you're going to be successful, and you will be, So it's like focusing on that, focusing on the positives, focusing a mood board or a dream board. What am I trying to say? There's like something about like making a dream board, I think it's what it's called, that could be very helpful for you, something to focus your energy on, something that you can look to as inspiration to keep going, to remind yourself what you're fighting for. With the Four of Cups as your advice as well at the bottom of the deck, that's just telling me that you may need to like put up some boundaries. You may need to be selective about who or what you're letting into your life during this time. And again, you know the answers with that, especially because there's like the moon here, intuition, tapping into that intuition. The answers. Yeah, you know what you need to do. It's just a matter of trusting yourself, believing in yourself, and trusting in spirit and your spiritual team around you, that is protecting you, guiding you along your path. I feel like, boundary setting and, not accepting certain people into your life or situations, that will help you be aligned and in that positive frequency that is aligned to your goals and what you want your future to look like. Okay, I'm going to also just check the other deck to see if there's any more advice. Please and thank you. Any more advice for the collective before I close it out? Please and thank you. Apparently it wants to tell me something. What are you trying to tell me? King of Pentacles. That is interesting advice. Honestly, it's not really, because I feel like that could be as straightforward as saying like that somebody with a lot of stability could be coming into your life, but it also could be showing up because you are going to be embodying this King of Pentacles. Maybe stability and security is what you're meant to achieve within your life. So again, there's like that focusing on what you deserve. Because like, I think that's a very important thing about the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles as well, is like they need to know what they're worthy of and then follow through with that. Because like the King of Pentacles is very secure in themselves, in their community. They know what they want. They know what's important to them. But they're also kind and, just easygoing for the most part. But it's also like they're not willing to settle for anything that's less than what they deserve, less than what will bring them security and stability into their life. So yeah, that could be definitely telling you that well, now I'm seeing that, I'm remembering that earlier we had the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, and I said, oh, I don't see their partner on the board. And so now that the King of Pentacles has come out, there could be somebody approaching you that has a toxic past partner that is holding on to something or holding grudges here. But again, you're ultimately on your divine path. I feel like it's not going to affect you because you're so divinely protected, so divinely tapped into the divine, you know? So regardless of that, I think you're going to be fine. I don't think that that will be really affecting you at all. And it's interesting that the devil showed up again at the bottom of the deck. So it's like, yeah, I feel like you're cutting out any toxic things. And if that's like somebody that's, you know, holding a grudge, I feel like you're just gonna just protect yourself, work on yourself, cleanse your energy. And I think you're gonna, you know, I think you're gonna realize, like, is this what I actually deserve, or am I accepting less than I deserve? And I feel like you could be very much embodying the King of Pentacles in that way of like being very much embodying that energy of the King of Pentacles, like being particular about what you accept, because like there's only certain things that are going to align with that stability, that success, that security. And also, like, on his robe here, there's a bunch of grapes, which the grapes usually represent skill. So you're probably somebody, or at least you'll be embodying this, so you may come into a time where you realize what you have going for you, how skillful you are, and in what areas of life you may be building up your strengths during this time. So the things that you're strong, that are your strengths, that are like things that you can do very well, you know? And the things that also make you a uniquely talented person or skillful person. And then with the Devil card, I just think that this is just saying to look out for that toxicity in people or situations. Again, like there's this message about just like making the right choices, pretty much. Like make the choices that align with what you want your future to look like. And if anything is holding you back, this could also even just be talking about mindsets, you know? Like if you have any like doubtful thoughts or feelings or anything like that, it's telling you to not listen to those. Don't listen to that voice in the back of your head that tells you you're not good enough, because that person, that voice, I mean, actually that's actually a pretty perfect example for this, because they have chains around their necks, these two figures, and the chains are very, very loose on them. And even though this guy looks really big and scary, it's almost as if these chains can be removed at any point. So it's almost like it's more mind over matter. Like it's not the reality, it's the fear of, it's the fear that's controlling these people. So it's like, it's not really a real, yeah, it's not really like the reality of the situation. It's more like, I'm afraid of this dude, so I'm not even gonna try to remove this chain, you know? And it's like, but you have the strength and the control and the ability to remove those chains at any point if you want to. So again, it's all about making the right choices, and you know, making sure that like you're also aware of the strength and power that you hold within yourself, because sometimes we can be in situations that make us feel powerless and hopeless and held back. And so it's like telling you that that is not what you're supposed to be doing. That's not you, you know, that's not your future. And it's like, yeah, I see that you're just gonna be cutting out anything that doesn't serve you, anything that's holding you back, making you feel bad about yourself. I feel like you're gonna be cutting those things out because ultimately you want your happily ever after. And if those people or situations are not providing you with that happily ever after, or what that happily ever after could look like in the future, it's like, yeah, you're just not accepting that kind of energy because you want to be aligned to that. And I feel like you're going to be making the correct decisions for yourself because you're tapped in. You're really tapped into the divine. You're tapped into your intuition. It feels like you're doing great things with your life and your circumstances and stuff. And I feel like that's going to attract a lot of people. The good, the bad, and the ugly, you know. But I think ultimately the good will be outweighing the bad. And you have divine protection and guidance anyway, so you're good. All right, so yeah, that's what I got for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and if it resonated at all, I hope that you feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you subscribe, you can become a part of the Hive Collective, because my name's Bee, and bees live in hives, so you could become an honorary bee like me if you join the Hive Collective. Anyways, so yeah, I hope you stay tuned for any future readings, and I can't wait to see you then. Thank you so much. Bye.